So you've done the self-help and you've dipped into some personal development, but now you ask the question, now what? What can you do? Well, if you want to escape the apathy, step right this way. So twice a year, I teach a course called Autonomy. It's a 12-week personal development and training course. What people get out of it is multifaceted. There's curriculum, there's exercises, there's camaraderie, you make new friends. There's a whole lot of interesting things. We're going to hear a sample from the course right now, and let's take a look at the value these students are getting. First thing I would teach kids as far as history is, here's your rights as an individual being. Here's the history of people struggling to win and maintain this right as an individual. And now, like, here's these ideas applied through, then you could teach the Quigley kind of Joe Plumber Tragedy and Hope 101. There's a group of people who are international in nature who have saw fit to try to crush and destroy America. And why? Because America is great. America's got a lot of cool things going for it that these other monarchies and realms of despotism and tyranny never had going for it. And when, people are like, well, the British Empire got rid of slavery before America, so America's bad. It's like, wait a minute. The people that wrote the Declaration and the Constitution, a lot of those cats wanted to abolish slavery at that time. And it was the British people here who were loyal to the empire who wanted to keep that, because their whole triangle trade of tea and cotton and opium and these things depended on it. In fact, while the British outlawed slavery in England, they kept it in their 54 what would be later commonwealths to keep that whole slave trade going for a long time. Some might observe it continues today when you look at how China was set up, because that's a big slave nation over there, where people over there think freedom is a threat. Like, I've seen interviews. There's an interview, it's ABC News Australia, so Australian Broadcasting System. No Dark Corner, I think it was called. What was the name of that documentary? It shows the social credit system, and it shows it in China and how it works. And when you see that these people are under command and control of a communist structure that they're trying to pull over here and put on us, and that they just put Russia on last week. People don't understand what's going on, but they just put Russia on China's social credit system because they have no other option, right? Because they didn't build a parallel system. And Putin should have known better. Like, he's being played. So anyway, outside of the politics of the ongoing stuff, how do we get to the history, and how do young people understand who they are, what they're capable of, what their rights as a human being breathing on this planet are, and then how do we apply it to what's the history of people trying to enslave us, and how do we keep our freedom amidst that?
Everyone's doing some kind of self-help these days, and you can find a million self-help courses out there. Most other courses out there are hosting lectures, they're hosting videos, they're maybe even doing Q&As, and these are great starting points to encourage learning. But at Autonomy, we believe that hands-on practice is the best way to really lock in what we're learning. There's no better way to gain confidence and mastery than through action. After each lecture, we practice the concepts we've learned with other students, giving and receiving feedback in a non-judgmental environment. The result is mastery of concepts like entrepreneurship, ethical sales, and self-reliance in an environment that directly translates to the real world. Plus, you make connections with other like-minded individuals who are learning right alongside you, and you have a lifetime membership in the community. The Autonomy course with Richard Grove equips you with confidence, competence, and courage in a world filled with confusion and noise. You can learn more at getautonomy.info. We'll see you there.